Action in action.
VTuber. Is there any VTuber documentaries? The sunrise of VTubers and why I hate them.
Real has many definitions, but if I were to pick one right now, I would say behaving or presenting in a way that feels true, honest, or familiar without pretension or affection.
I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. I scream, you scream, we all scream.
This is not a real person. Get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head. If you haven't seen one, this is called a VTuber. It's, for the most part, someone with motion tracking software who operates under the guise of an anime person. Many of them adopt mannerisms to better fit the backstory they made for their character. For example, this one likes referencing carrots because she's a rabbit, or this one who pretends to be bad at basic math because it's cute. There's all sorts of characters and backstories, and nearly all of the most well-known ones are either Japanese or English-speaking women. I have to give this definition because I've shown exactly 3 people this in real life and have gotten, quote, "What the fuck is that? Is this real? And do people actually watch this?" in response. All of them laughed.
Yes.
Yet almost every single one of the top 15 highest earning super chats on YouTube are owned by VTubers. Look at Giga, he looks like he's about to get his fucking nails clipped at the vet. YouTubers everywhere will not stop posting about them. They're clearly popular, so I think it's important to approach this with an open mind. VTubers are not inherently bad. In fact, so many of them are extremely talented and natural-born entertainers that can captivate an audience of millions without being obsessed with drama or being negative in the slightest. Many of them play instruments, sing, and play games at a high level. These girls are famous for a reason, usually. But I don't understand the appeal on a personal level.
Come on, baby, kiss me. Kiss me. Kiss me, Mario.
My friend who enjoys VTubers watched this clip and was in pure glee. I've only heard this fat bastard rant about 2 things. This clip and some sandwich called the fucking heart clogger that he gets from the grocery store, so I knew that this was special. But when I watched that clip, I honestly wanted to rip her hair out and stuff it in my ears and light the ends on fire like a wick. I hate VTubers. When I see them on screen, my heart starts pumping, my eyes go bloodshot, and I go dizzy. Why? How did these guys blow up under so many people's noses? Where did they come from? I want to answer these questions because honestly the video was just going to be a quick rant, but I gradually became fascinated in the plot twists and reasons why people enjoy VTubers. So those of you who love them and people who hate them, hold hands as I take you through Act 1. In 2000, Yamaha sound guy Ken Mochi Hideki starts a project called Daisy, which aims to generate human-sounding vocals from text like beep, beep, bop, bop, beep, kind of like Animal Crossing. Thanks to Yamaha, Daisy got promoted and fully fleshed out as Vocaloid, which was released in 2004 and marketed towards
the fucking history of
in 2016. It's only one fat guy now. HoloLive held auditions for Extreme. This changes things.
They got Randers on camera.
It's only one fat.
Randers, did you give permission for this?
Guy.
Randers, can you confirm you got? Did you give permission?
HoloLive held auditions for extremely talented women, and jokes aside, a lot of them are also very pretty in real life. Now, there may be some coaching involved, but for the most part, these girls have creative control over what they stream, if or not they curse, etc., and HoloLive provides them with a rigged-up 3D model, an iPhone X, and a high-spec gaming PC. Blah, blah, blah. They're basically a management company for aspiring VTubers. You could be a VTuber. Unless you're a guy, then the chances are slim. And of course, this caught on fire, and other companies thought, hey, I could do that. So they did. But instead of just working in Japan, Nichi Sanji went Mr. Worldwide and spread out in China, Japan, Indonesia, India, and Korea. So HoloLive said, hey, I could do that. And then there's a ton of VTubers all over the world. The end. Holy shit, America likes VTubers. Gargara comes flying up in the charts and is the most searched for VTuber in 2020. Mori Callipy comes straight out of nowhere at a tremendous upset. See, if you liked anime at all and watched a VTuber video once thinking, what is this? Surprise! These little fuckers are going to ruin your recommended feed forever. Enjoy! So a lot of Americans were already introduced to VTubers, especially since there are channels dedicated to taking funny clips from their streams and translating them just hours after the fact. You have an abundance of binge-worthy content, and now HoloLive is making an English branch, coupled with Japan's aging population and business was booming. It still is. Japan, America, Indonesia,
Who's the retarded
VTubers have
VTuber?
triumphed over what's considered normal to cement themselves as a very real and lucrative industry. September 24th, 2020.
Who is the Mario
Akai
video?
Hato goes over her analytics with her audience.
Who is this?
My friend who...
Kiss me. Kiss me, Mario.
My friend who enjoys VTubers watch this
Who is that?
what's considered
Corona. Corona. She's streaming right now?
から決めてった方がよくない？こいつまずキックでしょ？弾復活してやがるこいつ。これ逆側から決めてく感じよ。どうしようこれ。欲しい。星が欲しいな。星がでもさっきさあれこれにしよう。で毒蜂にしよう。毒蜂にしない。
Most popular. Is there a non-music one?
ありがとうございました。楽しかったです。
Congratulations for fucking up your YouTuber algo, sir, okay? Okay?
ありがとうございました。
Okay.
はい、毎年恒例どっちの尻尾でしょうかゲーム。イエーイ。第1問。はい。これはどっちの尻尾でしょうか。コロネ先輩。ペーパー。はい、第2問。はい。これはどっちの尻尾でしょうか。これはね、コヨリ。ペーパー。じゃあ第3問。はい。これはどっちの尻尾でしょうか。来いよ、コロネ先輩。ペーパー。第4問。はい。これはどっちの尻尾でしょうか。
Holy
縦
shit.
揺れる。縦に揺れる。コヨリ。ペーパー。いや、わかるやろ。はい。
I didn't understand what they said, but it looked like you're having fun. Can't believe they were able to guess the right tail each time. Holy shit.
normal to cement themselves as a very real and lucrative industry. September 24th, 2020.
The experiments
Akai Hato
conducted
goes
by
over her
Unit
analytics with her audience
731
to see which
resulted in
countries
this
watch
form
her
of
the most.
torture.
アメリカ 11% で台湾 7%。
Did you catch that? That's okay, neither did she. Kiryu Coco, who's one of the biggest VTubers in the world, does the same thing the next day. And thus, the two slept as some rich-ass bitches. Someone was at the door.
Who is it?
She replies, "The Chinese." Both Hato and Coco made the mistake of mentioning Taiwan in their analytics, which China does not officially recognize as an independent country. Chinese viewers were not happy. In fact, they were pissed. And if you don't know, Asian countries go hard as fuck with their trolling. Coco and Hato were suspended for 3 weeks for saying the word Taiwan. But the viewers were not satisfied. Well, they believed that Akai Hato had made an honest mistake. That harlot Kiryu Coco had to pay. Raids, smear videos, multiple VTubers were doxxed, anything to get revenge. They even go so far as to continuously buy YouTube accounts to keep it going. One guy even allegedly dropped his social credit score to 0 and ruined his life because he used a VPN. This
What a surprise that the viewers of VTubers are this
new
retarded.
faction is called the Antis. Because HoloLive has yet to ban Coco, they've developed a vendetta against the company. To this day, they're kind of active. You can see them in chat or their Facebook propaganda, which is banned in China, so they gotta be using a VPN to spoof their location to a nearby country. Just saying. HoloLive then had two options. They can continue expanding in China and allow their new Chinese overlords to permanently ban VTubers on a whim, or leave, which they did. And that's the story of how a single word dissolved the entire Chinese branch of Hololive. Didn't really do much though. Yeah, it was on the news and Hirohei made like 600 videos about it, but VTubers just kind of moved on and are doing better than ever. Finally, the next generation. Remember how we found out VTubing is pretty big here? Well, a bunch of English-speaking boys and girls started paying hundreds all the way up to thousands for rigging commissions, avatars, etc. It's now gotten to the point where anyone with a camera can go, hey, I can do that, because they literally can. And this is where a lot of cringe comes in for me personally. Act 3. We've learned the history of VTubers, but now can we get a little bit more personal? If you enjoy them, that's your business, and hopefully you can find what I've been saying so far entertaining. But for my boys,
I am the greatest treasure hunter the world has ever seen.
Look, I personally can't get into that because I personally find it creepy, horrifying, disturbing, and to be honest with you, kind of fucked up in the head.
the boys that understand,
Yep.
She's an anime woman just sitting there screaming in Japanese, and it's scary, alright?
this is for you, bro. Not really the first guy though, he was going crazy. I honestly thought I was alone in despising these trollops. Online, I see overwhelming love for VTubers, and as much as I'm
playing it
happy
or
for
not,
those people, and
we're done with
especially the
playing the other
VTubers
day.
themselves, who've
Watching it a
earned
bit
a
more.
spot atop the most well-known streamers around, I still think it's super fun to make fun of them. And I haven't really seen a lot of my kind out there, so let me break it down. I do not understand them. People have often used the phrase cute girls doing cute things to describe why they like certain shows. I've always thought of it more as stupid fucking idiots doing dumb shit. I'm fully aware that I'm a weirdo. I've asked the most manly dudes around to normal, casual friends if they hated this clip as much as me. And almost all of them had no issue with it. Many even said it was cute. On the other hand, I look at that clip and cringe. It makes me uncomfortable and most of all annoyed. Because I feel entertainment is at its best when the line between realism and fiction is distorted. I enjoy media that provides a reflection of very real things that we experience, whether it be in dialogue, delivery, or the actions the characters take, and then flip it and do something crazy with the story. As I reflect on my favorite shows, almost all of them fit under that description. I thought of this in the shower while I was washing my balls and threw in the script, so it might not be that airtight yet. But I've noticed that anime can frequently put up a barrier between that realism and the characters they portray. There's certain formulas and tropes that authors feel they have to play into to appeal to certain audiences. In weaker shows, the main character will be some whiny bitch boy that is in love with justice, to which he's rewarded with a slew of girls that are attracted to his righteousness. Does that happen in real life? Not really, but as a kid I used to imagine that's what would happen to me, and I really enjoyed shows like that. That's why this character type exists. Female archetypes like tsunderes, yanderes, etc. communicating with a whole new side of their audience. Sometimes good, sometimes bad, and funny most of the time. I think this is what hooked a lot of casual audience members. Of all the clips I've seen in research, a strong amount of them contained English, which is just English with a heavy Japanese accent. English. Weeaboos. On the flip side, we have Becca's, Hannah's, and Olivia's that have mastered the Japanese tongue.
Body pillow as well. Hi.
What?
I feel like an old man. I know this type of thing is supposed to be cute, but I don't get why. You also get sporadic, random Japanese words to really seal the deal. Like they make a mistake and go, "Gomiusai, sorry, mistake desu." A favorite of mine is this ara shit.
Hi.
What? Did you just...
Ara, ara. Ara, ara.
It gets weeb boys all flustered, so there's a song and dance of VTubers pretending like they don't want to do it, and then just going hard as fuck as soon
What
as
the
they
fuck
commit.
is even that?
Nani? You guys want me to say it? Fine.
She's bald.
Like, dude, you clearly wanted to do that. Now you've soured my mood, and frankly, I don't want to finish these nuggies. Normals. During my research, I found a few chicks talking in their normal voice, chilling with a VTuber avatar. I thought, this is an actual person speaking to me right now, which threw me off after listening to high-pitched squeals all day. Pretty chill. Which goes to show you can't really throw a blanket statement on all VTubers. Now let's go back to throwing blankets on VTubers. Mutes. There are VTubers that stand there, and stand there, and stand there.
All right.
Oh, they were
now that's taken
typing the
care
whole
of.
time. This one uses text-to-speech or speech bubbles while others sit menacingly. While I know I personally can't appreciate the other types of VTubers, and that's clearly on me, What is going on here? I genuinely want to know because I can't even generate a theory. Please comment. This channel is like a creepypasta. It's extremely uncanny to my gaijin. Old dark secret lurking behind the scenes. Everyone predicted that. This is Nora Cat. You might have seen this clip floating around. Their popularity plummeted after this incident, but like, what did you expect? A hot lady? You expected a hot lady with boobs to be using a fucking text-to-speech voice. The only people I know who do that is Reddit. It's pretty messed up that the dude isn't doing so great now. He seems like a chill guy, so if you're ever in the States, we can smoke or something and talk about the VTuber industry. That's not a conversation I want to have sober. So that's the mutes. Revolutionary in their own way, confusing in mine. Now, you can't have VTubers without an audience, right? Casuals. Normal people. There are tons of people attracted to the idea of cute girls saying and doing ridiculous shit. Some clips even had me thinking, okay, that was kind of cute.
Yuppie!
I assume these are one of the most popular viewers on YouTube, but I have no idea. Simps. I don't really need to explain this one.
Randers.
Obviously, there's a good amount of people that want to bang these things, which brings in a fair amount of viewers. Actually, remember when Project Melody came out on Chatterbait and broke all sorts of records and everyone was salty? Yeah, there's a market for this. Of course, the girls are aware, so they'll make allusions to sexual acts as the chat pogs incessantly.
Tight. Like a field mouse.
Which is also like half the VTuber recommendations I get. For the record, I would do the exact same thing. If I were female, my butthole would look like the inside of a box of Pocky, which is far worse than moaning into the mic. I just think it's funny. When you work out, what noise do you make? Usually like, or what? You don't go. There's people that come for that, much like any other industry, but I think horny boys make up a pretty good chunk of the fan base. Weeaboos.
Yes.
If I enjoyed pure, innocent, fake women, VTubers would be awesome. Let's say I like a slice of life show with a bunch of little girls. Why would I not want to watch a person in real life who embodies a ton of these characteristics react to stuff live? Those fictional characters that are so out of reach for us are suddenly something you can connect and interact with. I think this is a very unique relationship and can see why people gravitate towards VTubers. There's also dudes that love that tomato shit. The last 72 hours of my life has been dedicated to researching these guys, so I've honestly been on a roller coaster of emotion.
I'm fucking so annoyed, bro, because like the more I did this video, the more I was like, okay, maybe not all of them are that bad.
Classic.
Funny VTuber moments.
Bulldog Oni-chan. Uwu.
Arara.
And out of the blue, one of my friends turns to me and says,
Keep an open mind,
Cinder,
guys.
are you a virgin? And I'm like, why are you always fucking dicking me? Speaking of...
She sounds fat.
Are you kind of flat IRL? What? Sorry? Are you kind of flat IRL?
Flat me?
Yeah.
Oh my god, are you calling me out like that?
Well, I mean, I am.
I'm just saying that my boobs aren't as big as VTubers.
Okay.
Okay, I like... I do really enjoy that hot chili.
Holy shit.
From Wendy's. That's kind of nice. I don't like this! Well, I do. Sometimes.
This team is the most...
That's an 8-year-old girl.
I feel like Sonic is just faster or some shit. Ah, just as I said that, wait, well, just,
What the hell is going on?
apparently in this coma universe you're in, I'm some sort of movie celebrity or character, but in the
Favorite?
My bomb. Oh. Oh. Don't put. What do you mean? But that was Chad. Chad did this to me.
What?
Yeah, ready? Okay, so it's like...
She's taking her clothes off!
Ah!
Box right here.
You guys are the worst.
Let me plunge that. And then.
That's definitely a guy.
Hey. Why? Why did you time that perfectly? Oh my god, that scared the actual out of me.
I don't like it because I made it.
Oh my god.
Alright, chat, we're gonna go do some snag attack now.
Would the other ear start whistling?
Ha! Got him!
Cool. Any VTuber enjoyers? What about cringe?
Bulldog saying he is a god gamer is actually funnier than these
moments?
VTuber shits.
That's not a joke though. What's happening? Search that guy, who is this? Jesus.
What happened to humanity?
The cutest rage quit.
Can't go fast. See? I go fast and I fall. See? That's what you wanted from me. You wanted me to go fast, and that's what happens when I try to go fast. You get all the way down to the bottom because you made a mistake. Is this what you wanted? Is this what you wanted? Is this what you wanted? That's why I don't go fast! Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. I shouldn't be playing. Okay, you know what?
Bring back toxic masculinity. Bring back bullying. Now.
Second time, it happened again, like...
Busy thinking about...
Oh my god. Don't watch anime. If you're an adult male, you need to stop watching anime now. What I'm most allowed to watch anime are women and virgins. Oh, look at this. This is why we need to ban VTubers and anime, because it leaks into other stuff. Like, why is this in Dota? Because of anime. It's leaking into other parts of society. It needs to be stopped. Stop it. See a weeb, bully a weeb. Giling nyo na matunaw ang taba. Giling, hayaan yung mata nila ay lumuwa. Giling.